RIN TV coverage of the 2015 RIMS conference is brought to you by Inform Applications. With advances in data collection and new technologies, predictive analytics have become more and more prevalent among the risk management community. We spoke with Stephen Laudermilch, SVP of Claims at ACE Claims Group, at the recent RIMS conference in New Orleans. He reviews recent developments in predictive analytics and offers some sound advice for risk managers.
One of the biggest misconceptions about claims predictive modeling is that building the model is the most difficult part. And although it does take expertise and investment to build the model, putting it to work is actually the greatest operational challenge that companies face. They need to take the model, they need to trust it, they need to not dismiss the output and actually accept it as insight into the claims that they're looking at. And the bottom line is, if there's not an organized operational response, if people don't trust the output that's coming out of the model, the value becomes limited. So although building the model is a difficult task, at the end of the day, the operational response and putting it to work is where the value is really derived. The value proposition of predictive analytics in claims is really a pretty simple one. 3/4 of claims typically represent about 75% of the loss cost to organizations. So you have to find the cost-driving segment of claims, you have to intervene on those claims, and you have to drive better outcomes. Resources are so scarce when it comes to claims management that solutions like predictive modeling allow you to put a spotlight on claims, intervene quickly, and that's really where you drive business value to organizations. The term analytics applies to a variety of capabilities. One of those capabilities is text mining, and ACE has invested very heavily in text mining. Text mining is our ability to access and analyze unstructured data, like claim notes, for instance. Claim notes provide us with an opportunity to identify powerful variables that go into our predictive models, but from a risk management standpoint, it also allows you to sift through claim notes and look for risks that might be emerging. Structured data that come out of the claim system, they just have a lot of limitations. So when you look at text, it gives you an excellent line of sight into what's going on in terms of loss trends and experience, and that can be a valuable tool for risk management. I think risk managers that are not using claims predictive modeling now should think about how to get on board quickly with it, and not to be hasty, to be thoughtful. It's not about just getting a predictive model but not putting it to work. It's akin to an unused gym membership. If you have a model, you invest in it, but you don't have an organized operational response to it. At the end of the day, you really have to figure out how to get it embedded into your claim management process, change the way you intervene on claims, attack those severity claims, and drive better outcomes for everybody involved, from the employee to the employer to the people that pay the claims. And if organizations aren't figuring out a way to do that, I think ultimately they're going to be at a competitive disadvantage.
For more of our coverage of the 2015 RIMS conference in New Orleans, visit the RIN TV On Demand library.